Hello, my lovely children. Welcome to another exciting trimester with Miss Vivian. I'm glad to have you back. In today's topic, we shall be looking at the word food poisoning. Say food poisoning. Good. Food poisoning is when a person eats food that is contaminated by bacteria or other harmful substances. When by the word contaminated, we mean spoiled. When our food is being spoiled by bacteria or other harmful substances. These bacteria can enter our body through different ways, such as if we don't cover our food properly. Flies carrying these bacteria will touch it and poison the food. Do you know that even our hands can poison our food? This happens when we eat with dirty or unwashed hands after using the toilet or playing outside. Also with canned and packaged food. Here are some causes of food poisoning. We have number 1, cooking, eating or keeping food in a dirty environment. When an environment is dirty, it can lead toward food poisoning. A dirty environment is unfit to stay, so always try to keep your environment clean. Number 2, eating uncovered food. Flies, rats, cockroaches, other germs comes in contact with uncovered food. Like the one you are seeing now, look at the food. It's being pecked by insects. When someone eats this can cause what? Food poisoning. Number 3, cooking with or drinking dirty water. We know dirty water is not potable water. Potable water is a water that is fit for drinking. So we must not drink dirty water or cook with dirty water to avoid food poisoning. Number 4, eating rotten food or unripe fruits. Some of us, most times, we are tempted to eat unripe fruits. It can cause food poisoning. It can cause stomach pain. And eating rotten food, when our food is sour, we should try and dispose it, not to eat from it. Number 5, consuming expired food. Yes, food that are packaged like our canned food can also cause food poisoning. When they stay beyond their expiring dates, the food will be contaminated. Not washing our hands before eating properly. Most times we play, we do things, so it is always good and advisable to always wash your hands so that germs, we don't see germs, they are tiny. So when we wash our hands after play and after using the toilet, it will make our hands to be clean, so that we cannot contaminate our food with our hands. Here we have symptoms of food poisoning. When we are talking about symptoms of food poisoning, these are signs a person will show when they have taken food poisoning. A person will show when the person is being poisoned. It's called the symptoms. Number 1, you have vomiting. When a person has eaten a contaminated food, that person will start vomiting, just like the lady in the picture. So when we eat contaminated food, we start throwing up. Number 2, you have stomach ache, stomach upset. When you eat spoiled food or food that is contaminated, you'll be having stomach upset. These are one of the signs of food poisoning. When you eat food that is contaminated, you'll be having stomach upset. Number 3, frequent stooling. Say frequent stooling. Good. It can also be called as dysentery. Going to the toilet frequently, and this will cause general body weakness. When you keep visiting the toilet, it makes you to be weak. Number 4, weakness of the body. Imagine somebody vomiting, visiting the toilet, the person will be weak, the person will not have strength to do anything. The person will just be lying down, staying in one place because you have exhausted your strength by pooing and vomiting. While lastly, number 5, feverish condition. Imagine someone vomiting, stooling, visiting the toilet frequently. The person will now be sick, will not be having signs of fever. So these are the symptoms of food poisoning. Now, how do we prevent food poisoning? Let's see some of the ways we can avoid all these things we just mentioned. Number 1, by keeping our environment clean. Remember, there is a saying that says cleanliness is next to what? Godliness. Can you repeat after me? Cleanliness is next to what? Godliness. We must always endeavor to keep our surrounding and our environment clean. Our environment also includes our house, your bedroom, your outside, your compound. And we must also check for expiring date when we are buying canned and packaged food. That's what your number 2 is talking about. We should not eat expired food, because this food, when they have passed their expiring dates, they are contaminated already and not fit for what? Eating. So always check your canned food for their expiring date before consumption. Number 3, we should wash our vegetables and fruit properly before cooking or eating. Yes, before you take anything, always learn to wash. We must wash our fruits and vegetables, wash them properly before what? Before consumption, to avoid being contaminated. Number 4, we should use clean cutlery and cooking utensils. When you mean your cutlery, we're talking about our spoon, our fork, our knife, and so on. While your kitchen utensils, your pots, mention them. Always keep them clean. And your number 5, we should wash and cook our food with clean water. Number 6, we should drink potable water, because potable water is water that is suitable for what? For drinking. Learn to drink potable water, pure water. Remember, not all sachet water are pure water. What to do in case of food poisoning? What should we do? Number 1, stop eating the poisoning food. If you notice that your food, the canned food is expired, or your food has some funny taste or sour look, stop eating that food immediately and report to your parents if you are at home, if you've already consumed the food. Number 3, report to your teacher if you are in school. We are there for you. We're always ready to hear you. Report to your teacher in case of any. While lastly, you go to the hospital for proper checkup, for proper treatment. I know you had fun learning about food poisoning. See you soon. Bye.